All right, back at it again with another video. Time to expose more false chosen ones on YouTube. And I want to talk about how some of these false chosen ones, they think that they're being followed and watched 24/7. And, this is the problem when it comes to pushing fear and pushing paranoia amongst the audience. And this is what they do. They feel like everywhere they go, whether they're staying at a hotel room, they're, shopping for groceries, they're just doing their regular rigmarole, right? Doing their routine, outside and whatnot. But the problem with their mindset is that they believe, NPCs that spawn out of nowhere, right? They have a problem with that because they think that those NPCs are just following and tracking them down. And that's not the case at all. It's called human life. People are going to be coming out of nowhere from time to time. If you at a park, right, don't think that you're going to be at that park alone. There's going to be other people that come to that park. You don't know what their schedule is like. Some people just come to the damn park to, either jog, take a walk their dog. But just because you see them, right, they behind you as you're taking a walk, you automatically assume that you're being watched. You automatically assume that you're being stalked by these people because they came to the park just like you did. Or just because you're at a certain section of the grocery market, a certain aisle, you're there grabbing some paper towels or you're grabbing some clothes detergent, and you see two people come up in that same aisle. You think, like, this is how your mindset works. Your paranoid brain believes that these people are just monitoring you, that they're just watching you and they're following you. I mean, if that don't scream some paranoia, I don't know what does. That sounds like a person that is scared. When I walk into the store, I walk in there with confidence. I don't care if you're watching me. I don't care if you're tracking me down. I don't give a damn what you're doing. I'm there to shop and buy whatever that I need to buy for the day. If I got to buy some groceries, I'm going to buy me some groceries. I don't care if someone's in the same aisle as me. They're shopping just like me. Okay? And if there is something suspicious going on, I just ignore it. Right? If it's too obvious for me, I will call it out. But I'm not going to just believe every time I'm going to walk into a grocery market, I'm going to be watched and stalked and followed. I'm not going to live like that. That's too much fear being pushed upon the audience. So now you're conditioning your audience to think that every time they go to a grocery market, they got to keep looking side to side, behind their back, thinking somebody's always out to watch them and follow them. Like, bro, you're not that important. You're not that important. You think you're so important as a person, that everybody got to be watching you? No. Like, that's a very, twisted way of thinking. That's a fearful, paranoid way of thinking. And yes, I called it paranoid because that's what it is. It's paranoia. You know what I mean? Like, just because people are, if you're at a hotel room, if you stay at a particular hotel, right, and you're just making a video or something, because I was watching a certain content creator make a video in the hotel place that he was staying at, right, talking about how they're always watching, they're always following you, right? And you probably know this particular individual that I'm talking about, very popular on YouTube. But I was just looking at his video and looking at him the whole time just being paranoid, acting like everybody is watching and following him, right? He's even putting the camera on the people that he thinks is watching him, that's listening to every little word he is saying. And he says something to the effect of like, chosen ones, they really like to eavesdrop on us and they always like to hear what we got to say. They always like to hear our own conversation. You know what I mean? They always want to know what we're talking about. And I'm just sitting there like, you're not really saying anything important. I'm just watching the video, like, thinking to myself, because I'm using my discernment, I'm using my brain, and I'm like, yo, you're not saying nothing important. You're not saying anything worthwhile. You're not edifying nobody. What are you saying that's so important for somebody to eavesdrop? The whole time you just doing all these hand gestures. You know what I'm saying? You acting up like a fool, like a clown. Like, yo. And this guy the whole time was just acting scared, thinking that somebody is out watching him. Everybody's following him. Like, that's his whole mindset. And I'm thinking, like, okay, you're at a very nice, luxurious hotel. Why the F are you not enjoying yourself? How can you enjoy yourself when you're just being paranoid all the time and you're thinking somebody's out watching or following you, like you're being tracked down? I can't live my life like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a very negative way to live your life. You should be able to, as a man, you should be confident enough to go anywhere, not have to worry about people, you know, tracking you down. Like, what makes you so important for people to want to track you down 24/7? Like, answer me that question. It's just ridiculous, man. And so you watch a video like that and you're not using your brain to wait, hold up a minute. Why should I be worried about people are always watching and following me? Like, what if no one is watching or following me? I'm just going to the grocery market to shop. I'm not worrying about somebody's looking at me or watching me or following me. You know, like, and you watch that and you're going to go along with that fear. You're going to go along with that narrative of every time I'm going to a public place, somebody's tracking me down. And the thing is, it's stopping you from actually enjoying yourself. It's stopping you from being at peace with yourself. There's no inner peace in some of these false chosen ones. There isn't. And I'm here to call it out. I'm here to call out the BS, because that's what it is. It's BS. If you're walking with the Most High at all times, why should you be in fear? Why are you letting fear overtake your faith? Why are you letting fear overthrow your faith? If you think somebody's out to get you all the time, then technically speaking, you are reaping what you sow. Because there could be a situation where somebody does wound up pulling up on you, trying to inflict some type of, pain or a threat to your life in some way. And the reason why that happens is because you were reaping what you sow, which was fear. You're allowing fear to slip into your life. And so any negative situation is going to come your way. You're giving permission for the devil to basically come into your life to, do some dirt. To come into your life and harm you in some type of way. The reason why that's happening is because you're not walking in faith. You have no faith in the Most High. And a lot of these false chosen ones, they have no faith in the Most High at all. So that being said, more content is to come. Stay tuned. I'm out, and peace.